Go. Welcome to True Blue Politics, and today
Daily.
is daily. Today's Karen.
Sorry.
Today is June something. June
Something.
something
11th.
11th. Today's June 11th. God, June is going by so fast,
It really
right?
is. It really is.
June 11th, um, 2026, and today we're going to talk about Hunter Biden. What everybody's talking about.
He's all over the Twitters.
He really is all over the Twitter.
He
He's been
is.
amazing.
So we have no fewer than I think 17 tabs open here for devoted to Hunter Biden. So
Yeah.
we're just gonna go
He's
through. We're just
prolific
having
on, yeah,
we're just free balling it here, right?
that's right. We're free balling.
We're free balling it today on TVP Daily.
That's
Um,
right.
so we're going to kick it off, Anita, with a tweet from Hunter Biden. This was on June 10th, so that would have been
Hmm.
yesterday. And got a lot of views. It was like 397,000 views.
Oh yeah. People are
He's
loving him.
super popular.
Hmm.
Um, on today's episode of Idiocracy, the reality show, brought to you by World Liberty Financial, an Uday Kuse production. Seems like President Trump is losing some of his mojo. Napping at home in the Oval is one thing, but on date night with Dolan at the Garden, get that man a Diet Coke. Sadly, none of the cool kid celebs are coming to his $60 million WrestleMania birthday bash. At least Lindsey G will be there. He loves wrestling. I've heard he might be entering the cage himself at 6'3", 224 pounds. He is almost in the exact same shape as the 6'4", 238 pounds John Jones in his prime. Amazing genes, I guess. Thank
Yeah.
goodness he did wake up long enough to end the war in Iran again. And stay tuned for a preview of next week's episode, where once again, the war in Iran will be over
He's
again.
yeah. He's very clever.
He's very clever.
Seriously. And I take some pride in the fact that, there were very few people out there defending Hunter
Mm-hmm.
Biden, right?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
And I know you were too, but we were out there defending him
Yeah.
and trying to say, hey, look, this guy is clean and he's been through a lot. His mother and his sister were killed in a car accident when he was very young.
Mm-hmm.
Then his brother died.
Yeah.
And that's when he got off the wagon, right? And
Right.
started using drugs again.
Yeah.
And so they were very close. I mean, they were
Yeah.
like a year apart
Absolutely.
in age. So
Yeah.
it just really, I just felt so much pain for him, what
Yeah.
he was going through and the way what they were putting him through and the things people were saying about him. He was an addict. It wasn't
Right.
like he was out there committing crimes or, you know, killing,
No.
animals that are
No.
endangered,
No.
like with the
No.
fucking Trump kids
Yep.
or like,
Yeah, yeah. Hunter Biden, I mean, of course, I mean, it's a joke, and we all, we both know that it's like, okay, he was on the board of Burisma. Okay, he borrowed, what was it, 20,000 from his dad or
yeah, what was
whatever it
that? He
was.
bought a
Yeah,
truck.
and he
Yeah,
paid it
he
back,
paid
and
it
that
back.
was that was ooh, scandal, look at
And
the Biden crime family. And it's like, oh my God, are you
please.
kidding me? It's like 2 billion just from Saudi Arabia for Jared Kushner. I mean, it's
Well,
just
no,
a
no, no. Listen,
fire
listen.
hose. It's a
A fire
fire
hose.
hose of
Well, his kids, Don Jr., they
yeah,
got a mining contract. This just came
yeah,
out, $1.6 billion
right.
in a mining company they just invested in. Huh?
Yeah.
That's so weird. And it turns out that Peter Navarro from the White House called and said, "Hey, hook him up." And he got that 600 million, remember, for the drones or whatever that he all of a sudden invested in that small, that small startup company,
Mm.
right? Like he knows anything about drones. I mean, these people are so corrupt, and they went after Hunter Biden for this petty shit.
Yep.
And his tax returns. He didn't file his taxes one year, and he paid those
He
back.
paid it back.
Yeah.
Exactly. Exactly. And, you know, and here's the thing, and that's the Trump kids. That's the kids that we're talking
Yeah.
about. That's
Hmm.
not even delving into the amount of money that Donald Trump himself has made.
Oh God.
So here, so this is a tweet. This was put out by a parody account, and to the void. How many of you can say the same? And it's a photo of Donald Trump. I want to thank Donald Trump for working like a dog for no money to save a country that doesn't appreciate his sacrifice. Thank you, Mr. President. And so Hunter Biden responded, how many can say this? New Yorker, February 2026. 4.05 billion in family take from ventures that exist because he's president. Forbes, his net worth went from 3.9 billion to 7.9 billion by September 2025, nearly doubled in 8 months. Wall Street Journal, 4 billion in proceeds and paper wealth with ventures launched since his reelection. House Oversight Democrats Wealth Tracker, 5.1 billion in new family money. Bloomberg, crypto alone added 1.4 billion in a single year. 1/5 of the family fortune now sits in digital assets. That didn't exist the first time he ran. All that work is really paying off.
Oh my God. And they talk about, oh, he's not taking a salary.
Right.
I just saw Adam Mockler on CNN saying, oh yeah, he's not taking a salary. And he just went through all that, went down the list of all that stuff. I
Mm-hmm.
mean, it's so disgusting because it's all pay to play.
Yep.
These people invest in his crypto scheme
Mm-hmm.
and they think they're going to get protection from the United States of America or some sort of deal. They're going to get something out of it, right? So it's just, and he's accused Hillary Clinton of that because the Clinton Foundation was meeting with certain people for their foundation.
Yeah.
There was no evidence there was any ever any pay to play, but
No.
it's always projection with these guys
Yeah.
because that's what he wanted to do with his
Exactly.
office.
Exactly. And it's like they're like preemptively they
Yep,
preemptively do this stuff so then they can try and
they
spin
can
it.
do it, and then when you
Hmm.
say, "Hey, wait a minute," they're like,
Yeah.
they can go, "Oh yeah, but y'all did that."
Right. Right.
Yeah.
Oh, so Brian Krasenstein, this is Hunter Biden on Elon Musk, and I believe it is a video, so I can go ahead and play this one.
Okay.
And let me do you want me to read what this is about?
What is it about? And
So
just tell me.
it's you've got some motherfucker who's made
Oh,
over 251 billion. Here, I'll just play it, okay?
yeah, play it. Yeah, it's
All
pretty.
right.
Who's made over
Well,
what
wait, I
two?
want to back it up.
You got some motherfucker who's made over what $251 billion being a United States citizen that got here and stayed here illegally before he got his citizenship, sitting here lecturing us on who we should allow into the United States of America and giving us a fucking Heil Hitler.
Yeah.
Yeah, no shit.
Yep.
This
And
guy
I
lied.
love that energy. Can we just stop and say, I mean, I am all about the motherfuckers, okay?
Oh, yeah, me
Like
too.
I am all about
they're
every
all
single one of them.
motherfuckers.
They're all motherfuckers. They're all motherfuckers. And so I love that Hunter Biden is out there
Yeah.
saying it how we are feeling it. You know?
Actually, yes, he has that kind of energy, and that's what we want to
Yes,
see.
he's
We need
pissed
that.
off. We need
He is
that.
pissed off,
We're
but he also
yeah,
shows kindness and
yes,
and some grace. When he
right.
on Twitter, he's always talking about his struggle with drugs, and he reaches out to no matter who.
Yeah,
It could be a Trump supporter, and he's made a lot of friends, and a lot of people have been looking at him differently. All these MAGAs that believed all this crap they said about him. Well, now he's a real person,
yeah, yeah.
and he's a kind person.
He's a private citizen who cares about people just like his dad.
Just like his dad.
Mean, yeah,
He's very much like his dad.
He's
Yeah.
very much like his dad. I mean, he's had some issues with addiction. I mean, like let's talk about Donald Jr.,
Yeah.
who's also very much like his dad, only,
But he's not in
yeah,
recovery.
he's not in recovery,
Yeah.
and never will be because his family doesn't love him.
No. Yeah,
They
and that's
they
one thing Hunter Biden talks about, and I think he
yeah,
even tweeted about it, how his father was always there for him, and it
yeah,
makes him cry sometimes to think of the pain he put his father through.
yeah,
Because these people are good people; they're empathetic, compassionate people, unlike what we've got in the White House right now.
Exactly. So Glenn Carroll on Twitter tweets this. The ultimate irony Elon Musk never saw coming. Remember when Elon Musk spent 44 billion to buy Twitter, rebranded it to X, fired everyone who knew how to run it, and turned it into a right-wing echo chamber so he could help Trump win? Yeah, about that. Because out of the shadows comes Dark Brandon Jr., and he's running laps around the entire MAGA ecosystem. Hunter Biden marked 7 years clean and sober on June 1st. Instead of hiding, he posted a video thanking his recovery community. Then the trolls came for him, and instead of clapping back with anger, he disarmed them with something MAGA doesn't know how to fight: self deprecating wit, radical honesty, and zero F's given. When someone accused him of leaving that White House Coke behind, Hunter replied, "It most definitely was not. I would never have forgotten my drugs." When someone photoshopped a pipe in his mouth, he corrected them. A crack pipe doesn't have that little bowl at the end. This is why we can't trust AI. When a user said they'd vote for him if he made a crack joke campaign ad, Hunter fired back. How about let's take another crack with a Biden? Needs work, but the possibilities are endless. The result? Even his former MAGA tormentors are apologizing. One user called him the MAGA whisperer. Hunter's reply summed up the whole damn problem. Left, right, D, or R. We all want the same things. We're being divided on purpose by the Epstein elite oligarch class because as long as we're at each other's throats, they get fat and rich off of our misery. Meanwhile, I posted a side by side. Don Jr. looking like he just crawled out of a 3-day bender versus a clean, sober, sharp witted Hunter Biden asked a simple question: which first son's family would you trust with American democracy? You know what's beautiful? Elon Musk spent billions to control the narrative, and now Hunter Biden, the man they spent years trying to destroy, is using X, Twitter, to unite Democrats who felt voiceless, shame trolls with humor, and remind everyone that what actual redemption looks like. So here's my message to every Democrat clutching their pearls about messaging and optics. Stop, just stop. Hunter Biden is out here doing more for Democratic morale than half the party's consultants. He's not running for anything. He's not farming for clicks. He's just speaking like the Americans his father and our parents raised, honest, unafraid, and unwilling to let bullies define him. Meanwhile, the other side nominated a convicted felon and an adjudicated rapist and didn't blink. They don't do purity tests. They do power. So let's be clear. Laugh at the memes, share the posts, tag Hunter Biden every chance you get. Because every time you do, you remind people that redemption is real and sobriety is worth celebrating, and that the party of family values spent years attacking a man for his addiction while their own golden boy, Don Jr., can't even keep his eyes open in public photos. Elon Musk, thank you. Without you, we wouldn't have Hunter Biden lighting up your own platform with truth, humor, and the kind of unscripted humanity MAGA can never fake.
Yeah, who can't root for Hunter Biden?
Yeah.
Seriously.
Yeah.
You know, he's the guy that you want to root for in the movie. You know, the guy that's redeemed himself, that's, picked himself up and just carried on,
Yeah.
So it's a great story,
Yeah.
Yeah.
It
So
really is. And then, who is it? Hunter Biden 2028. Please add Stephen Miller as ugly to the list that will unite us and make it a campaign promise that it will be a special designation. Hunter Biden goes, I'm loath to dunk on anybody based on their appearance, except for Stephen Dickhead Miller. He is the exception.
he does not like Stephen Miller, but who does?
Who
Really?
does?
Well, except his wife, but she's just like him. And I don't think she likes him. She just, their marriage seems to be transactional.
Yeah. Yeah. As most right wing
Yeah.
marriages, where women are,
Yeah.
saddling
Just there
up
to have the babies.
Yeah, exactly.
Yep.
Yeah. Oh my God. So yeah, so the Tennessee Holler, did you see the video? This is Hunter Biden.
Go ahead.
So this is Hunter Biden on the obscene self-enrichment of Trump, Don Jr., Eric Kushner, Ivanka, etc. So I'm just gonna go ahead and play it.
Okay.
done is he's like made a mockery of it all. Like, they're all corrupt. Everybody in government is ripping each other off. That's why I'm going to steal $10 billion of taxpayer money and pay myself for, the scam IRS thing, or this, this is why I'm going to protect my buddies that are all part of the Epstein thing. Everybody knows it, This is why I'm taking money for pardons, and this is why I'm, building, turning Gaza into a golf course. Like, everybody does it. Truth is, I've been around this for my whole life. Nobody does it like this. Nobody. They do things. There's corruption. There's bad people in government. There's people that have done awful things in the name of the United States of America. Nobody like this.
Yeah.
People need to wake
and
up.
People complained about you getting money from.
I never received a single dollar from this government or any other government in my entire life. If you think I have, go look at my digital footprint for 25 years. Go look at every phone call I ever made. Literally, you can go online right now and see every single phone call or voicemail ever left from me. You can go and see every single email that I've ever received from multiple accounts. Every text message I've ever received on every phone I've ever received. Every picture with a timestamp and a geolocation. Find one instance in which you see me involving my dad in anything related to corruption. Anything. You can see, like, oh, tell your dad it was nice to meet him. Yeah, as we walked out of a restaurant. Sure. Out of 25 years? 25 years. These guys are literally Don Jr. and Eric Trump and Jared Kushner have increased their wealth that we know of by $3.4 billion in a year and a half. Through direct government contracts of the United States government, contracts with the Department of Defense. The largest single ever loan guarantee to a company, to a private company, was given of $600 million to a startup company of Don Jr.'s. Because you know what? I wasn't experienced. I served on, literally 17 different boards. And I went on the board of a natural gas company in Ukraine. And they said, what does he know about that? I wasn't experienced. Like, number one, I wasn't experienced. What does he know about nuclear fusion? Does he build drones when he's not, selling condos for, double the cost of what they're actually worth in Boca Raton? Like, what the fuck are we talking about here? Jared Kushner is the lead. Doesn't work for the government, doesn't work for anybody except the Saudis, of which he's running a $6 billion private equity fund. And he's the one who's supposedly going to be ending the war in Iran and the redevelopment of Gaza that they're turning into, mark my words, into a golf course. All the people that protested my dad's position on a two-state solution as it relates to Palestine, these people have literally said they're turning Gaza into a golf course. Israelis just displaced over 1.2 million Lebanese. And I became a painter, and I had a gallery show. And it started an impeachment proceeding. It's insane. And by the way, that's the list from the last 3 weeks.
Yeah, it is
infuriating,
astonishing, and infuriating.
Oh my God! But he laid it out there, and
yes,
you know what? He's
beautiful
because he's getting attention.
Yep,
he's getting attention, so he's getting that message out there. And this message of corruption, the corruption that runs through this administration, that message is getting out there. Yeah. That's what brought down Orban.
Yeah. Yes.
And that's what's going to bring down Trump.
Yes. And people cannot shut up about it. And, with this new information about the Epstein.
I know from the New York Times. I know.
Yeah. What do you know about it? Because, I've been dealing with some personal stuff. So.
Well, the only thing I know is that in the New York Times article, they talk about J.D. Vance meeting with the top advisors in the Situation Room without Trump. And they're discussing how to cover up the Epstein files. This was last June. And they're very upset about it. And they said, well, how about we release, just the grand jury or something like that? And nothing new. So they they were going to they tried that. I think they did try that, but then they talked about how and you could tell JD Vance at one point doesn't realize that Trump is all over the Epstein files, because we'll release them all, and they're like, oh hell no, the other advisors. And I can't remember what else they talked about. But they just talked about just ways they were going to cover it up, and how infuriated and how everybody was losing their mind over how they were going to stop this. And then Donald Trump was very upset about the whole the Wall Street Journal thing, because of with the birthday card thing.
Mm-hmm.
And so the only thing they could think of was he needs to sue them and make it look like, and just at least do that so he can have some plausible deniability, or pretend that.
But isn't there discovery then?
Well, it was dismissed.
Yeah. No, but I mean, if let's say it went forward, isn't there a discovery involved in that?
I don't think they'll let it get that far. I think they just want to.
No, but I mean,
okay.
No, I know. But let's just say it was to play, it played out. There's discovery every day, with this stuff, right?
Oh, he would be in big trouble. That's why Melania has never sued anybody that accuses her of anything, like, her meeting Donald Trump through Jeffrey Epstein. Michael Wolff, she threatened him. She threatened Hunter Biden, remember?
Mm-hmm. That's right.
And she never followed through.
No. Wasn't Hunter like, okay, bring it?
He goes, yeah, bring it. He goes, fuck that.
Yeah. Do it.
Yeah. It was ridiculous. For $1 billion. Like, he has $1 billion. That's another thing he talks about.
Yeah.
Somebody said, oh, you're one of the, the elites. And he goes, do I look like one of the elites? And there's this picture of him. He goes, by the way, that's taken in a motel. What is it? Motel 8 on I-95.
Is that where they got the picture that Large Marge was so obsessed with?
No, not that one. That was just a picture of his face, like with like smoking. He's smoking crack or something. And he's like, that was at a Motel 8 or Motel 6 or whatever on I-95.
Wasn't a Four Seasons? No, it wasn't.
No, he goes, yeah, I'm really the elite. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So anyway.
Caramba. Well, he's been making the rounds, and so he got together with Dean Blundell and Lev Parnas.
Yes.
For a little interview. So I'll play that clip. It's about 20 seconds here.
Okay, go ahead.
Dude, they put your genitalia in the house. It was Marjorie Taylor Greene.
Yeah, I know.
By
the way, though, I got real mad props from some people for pictures.
Marjorie, Marjorie. I was going to say, it felt like she more than did you a favor than anything else.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh my God.
Yeah, that's what everybody was talking about. Ooh, look at Hunter Biden.
Look at. And I mean, she could not stop showing that picture.
Yeah, I know. Oh my God, she's obsessed with it. Was Nancy Mace also upset? No, she was. No, she's obsessed with other stuff.
Yeah,
but yeah. Marjorie Taylor Greene was obsessed with it. Oh my God, she showed it on during a hearing on live TV, didn't she?
Yes, she did. Yes, she did.
Oh my God.
Oh my gosh. So is this Candace? Did he go on with Candace?
He went on with Candace. Yes,
I'm like looking at him like, wait a minute, that's Candace Owens.
Yes, he did. He went on with Candace Owens.
Holy cow! I was
He's
trying
making
to
the rounds,
like
you
who
said.
is? Yeah, he is making the rounds. So do you want me to play this one?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, hold on.
Play a little bit of it.
Okay, hold on. It's a minute, so
okay.
Okay, hold on. Let me just mute it here. Okie doke.
That's why I have, in terms of the left, like, you think I'm going to defend the DC elite of the left? They crushed my dad. They when they saw their chance, they did everything in their power to push him out. You know why? Because he was never part of that club. He was never part of the Epstein class. He lived in Delaware. Everybody you can think whatever you want about my dad is that literally my dad never bought a stock or a bond because he made a commitment in 1972 when he was 30 years old after Watergate never to own a stock or a bond. And he did. My dad was the poorest person ever to enter the presidency And the poorest person, not poorest, I mean, he had money, he wrote and written a book, and he'd done well, but he had the least amount of wealth entering the presidency in modern years since 1900 than anybody. And when he was in the United States Senate, he was not only the poorest man in the Senate, not poor again, he made over $170,000 in average over the course of 45 years.
Okay. Yeah.
That, people didn't understand that.
Nope.
They talk about, they want somebody authentic and somebody that they can relate to. That was Joe Biden. Joe Biden used to take the Amtrak home every weekend and with his brown bag lunch.
Yep.
He really was that guy.
Yep.
And and the things he did for this country to try to reduce income inequality, it was starting to reduce all the things that he did, trying to erase what was happening to this country since Reagan and trickle down economics when they were trying to dismantle the New Deal. Yeah. Joe Biden tried to bring that bring that back. A lot of those programs, like he would increase SNAP benefits,
right?
Increase Social Security benefits, all these things that he was trying to do to make life better for Americans. But this thing he inherited with COVID killed him. That inflation, the post-COVID inflation, that wasn't his fault.
Was not his fault. And I mean, it's interesting because there was actually I was watching Stephanie this morning, and there was a caller, and a right-wing caller, and he's like, "Oh, I asked your screener if you take, calls from, people that don't agree with you." And he's like talking about, the left, you guys like to, cry, rail about inflation, and President Trump saying, that he doesn't, care about inflation or whatever. That he loves inflation. And so then he brings up, in 2021, it was 7%. And so I have to give credit to Jody Hamilton. She shut it down. And
Jody Hamilton's smart.
And this guy was going to try and gish gallop and talk over. And so they, let him go. And then, Stephanie was like, "Okay, go ahead, Jody." And she just went through it, and she's, she talked all about it. It was like, about the supply chain, about he inherited a post-pandemic economy, and that's when the inflation went up, because it was, and he brought it to, okay, so here I have
brought it to 2.9.
Yeah, I have the trajectory. So here it is. So in 2021 it was 7.0. That was the highest. Then it came down in 2022 to 6.5. Then in 2023, 3.4. And then 2024, when he left office, it was 2.9. Now it's been going up, and now we're currently between 3.8 and 4.2. What is it now?
4.2. And why is that? Why is it going up?
Why is it going up, Anita?
Why is it going up? Because Donald Trump's stupid, feckless tariffs and his war by choice with Iran.
Yep.
Joe Biden inherited this problem.
Right. Tell me how Donald Trump inherited this problem.
Donald Trump inherited a booming economy from Obama.
Yes.
And he ran that into the ground. He started running that into the ground.
And now he's doing it with Biden.
Even more
post-pandemic economy. Yep.
Yeah, he inherited what was called an historically strong economy. We were the envy of the world when he came to office. He could have ridden Biden's economy and taken the credit.
Yeah.
People would have thought he was great.
Right. And what did the economy, I mean, all the economists said, not only was it a soft landing, it was a miracle landing.
Yeah, it was a miracle landing. It was what they call it, what do they call Goldilocks economy. Just right.
Just right. Yep. And that doesn't even get into like the oil deals that he was making.
He broke OPEC. I mean, there were so many things he did. And as far as like the infrastructure, he got
creating jobs. Yeah.
The Inflation Reduction Act, which put a lot of money into green energy, and now Donald Trump is dismantling all that because he doesn't like windmills.
Credit, right?
Child tax credit. If we would have kept that, but Republicans wouldn't vote for it, opposed it, and so we didn't have that.
Yeah, and that's why we always have to talk, like whenever people try and point, the finger solely at Donald Trump, it's like, no, it's the Republican Party.
It's the Republican Party. Yeah, they opposed the child tax credit because they knew how popular it was, and they can't have that. It's the same reason they oppose Obamacare.
Yeah.
And that's another thing. He expanded the subsidies for Obamacare.
Yeah.
I mean, he was trying to take care of the American people. He wasn't trying to take care of the rich like Donald Trump is doing.
No. Yeah. So, okay. So, you know, you need it. Marjorie Taylor Greene isn't the only one obsessed with Hunter Biden.
Well, I can understand why she's obsessed with him, though, because he is pretty amazing.
He's a good looking guy.
Yeah.
And apparently hung like a horse. Okay. So,
yeah, I know.
so
And single. Okay.
Okay, here we go. Okay, so I'm just gonna go ahead and play this video, and you'll be able to tell who it is right away.
By the way, whatever happened to Hunter? Where the hell is he?
Where is Hunter?
Where is Hunter?
He's right here.
Yeah, I'm here. I'm working and I'm living my life.
President Trump says you're in hiding.
Hiding in plain sight, I guess. Yeah. No, not at all.
I think Hunter Biden is a disgrace.
Yeah, maybe lock her up goes to lock him up.
They could say whatever the hell they want to say about me.
Lock them up?
Good for them. I don't spend a lot of time thinking about them. I really don't. They seem so irrelevant.
So you have no opinion about that?
No, I don't have any opinion. I have an opinion about them shooting big game in Africa. I don't really think about Donald Trump's kids that much. I mean, I really don't. They seem clownish to me when I see them. Look, it's all noise. I'm standing here, and the president wants to know where I am. I'm right here. I'm living my life. And I'm doing it in a way that I want to make my kids proud. I want to make my family proud.
Yep.
You know, you think about all the love that he's surrounded with, because what happened to him and the pressure that was on him and all the crap that was coming at him, and he was in recovery. And he managed to stay clean.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, and that's because of the love that he gets from his father and from his mother. Jill is, you know, stepmother, I guess, but he thinks of her as his mother.
His mom. I mean, he lost his mom at such an early age.
Yeah.
Yeah, and, you know, so Donald Trump cannot, you know, doing his little, you know, where is Hunter thing, because, you know, of course, when you're failing as badly as he is, so on June 4th, I guess he was, you know, railing about it in the Oval Office again. Anyway, I'm not going to play the video because, like, we already played the other one. But the Hunter Biden basically said, also on a serious note, I would like here. Hold on one second.
This is the one where they ask him about it.
Oh, they asked him. Oh, okay. Yeah. I will play it. Okay, that's right. Sorry. Hold on. Let me play this. Okay.
I have a question about Hunter Biden. He's on social media now, and he has suggested, maybe joking, I don't know, that he could run for president in 2028. How would he do, Hunter Biden, in a 2028 Democratic primary?
Well, you would think that, you know, past has something to do with winning an election, and I would say his past is not the greatest. Where's Hunter? Remember my Where's Hunter? It became the #1 shirt anywhere in the world for about 3 weeks. I'm not going to say bad. I'm sure, you know, hey, if the guy from Maine can do well, I guess Hunter could do well too, because the guy from Maine is a basket case. And I would say worse than him is the one from Texas that looks like Alfred E. Newman. I would say that if he can do well, maybe Hunter can do well. I'm not sure. It would be pretty close as far as I'm concerned.
It's weird how he judges people. Oh, my God. That guy from Texas is worse. The guy from Texas is in seminary. He's going to be a minister, okay? Yeah. All he does is quote Jesus. Yeah. He says he's so terrible. And then as far as Graham Plattner goes, Graham Plattner, you know, one of the things about him is that, yes, he made some mistakes, but guess what? And he probably wasn't such a great guy, but he's admitted that and is trying to be a good person. This guy, he never tries to be better. He's never apologized for anything.
Never, ever. So Hunter Biden had a response, Anita. You might want to.
Oh, I want to hear this. Yes.
Also, on a serious note, I would like at Peter Ducey to please ask the president when I get my royalty check for those Where's Hunter t-shirts. It's been 4 years now, and he keeps telling me the check is in the mail.
He tells everybody the check is in the mail.
He does. He sure does.
And it's never there.
Oh, my God.
Where are those Doge checks, by the way?
Yeah. And he's, so he was saying, wait, did he just say checkered past? I'm 28 felonies, 6 bankruptcies, and an Epstein bromance short of his checkered past.
Yes, exactly. And 1 adjudicated rape. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I mean, it's just amazing to listen to him talk about other people's past.
Oh my God. It's like, just shut the fuck up.
Especially when you know that he's in the Epstein files like a million times, right?
Yeah, yeah. And speaking of like, well, the Where's Hunter thing, you know, Hunter Biden was like, Trump hasn't made a public appearance in 8 days. This after an unscheduled visit to the hospital because he likes getting checkups. Thank God Jake Tapper, or as I like to call him, the Brick Tamland of his generation, is on the case, hunting down clues in a book about my mom's experience as First Lady 4 years ago.
Yes. Oh my God. I know. He goes after Jake Tapper sometimes too. I don't blame him.
Yeah.
Jake Tapper writing that book.
Fuck Jake Tapper.
Fuck Jake Tapper. Not seeing this guy is mentally unstable. He should not be near anybody, any office. Never mind president of the United States. And Jake Tapper was worried because Joe Biden stuttered. And when he was exhausted, yes, he had a bad debate performance. We can all agree with that. Yeah. But look at the way he governed.
Yes.
He was president for 4 years.
Right. And he recovered. And look, he recovered from it. And because the media would not let it go.
No, wouldn't let it go. Well, it started with remember, it was that report from that Republican special counsel that started it all, right? Yep, and the debate to them was like confirmation of that, right?
Right.
But the problem is they didn't judge him by his performance as president. That's how we should have judged him.
Right. Wait, are you talking about the guy that what's his face who was talking about he was investigating the classified documents that were found, like, you know, in
his
garage or whatever, from when he was in the
30
Senate.
years old.
Those, and then compared to, and that was, according to the media, equivalent to Donald Trump hoarding.
Yeah, and not returning them. And that was what he refused to return them. And they were all over the place. They were spilling out of his closets.
Yep.
They were in the bathroom.
Ballroom. They were in the bathroom. Yeah.
He was telling them to anybody who wanted to know, anybody that happened to pass by, he would tell them all about Russia, how close Russia's submarine could get to one of our ships. Or about our nuclear capabilities.
You want to see? You want to see?
Yeah, you want to see?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, he was caught on tape saying that.
Yes. Yeah, and then of course, the reports about them transporting boxes to Bedminster.
Oh my God, there's so many.
Where Ivanka, right? Or Ivana, sorry, Ivana is buried.
Yeah, Ivana is buried. Yes. Yeah. Oh, who knows what happened? That's just weird.
It is weird. So Hunter Biden says, so let me get this straight. Jake Tapper is focused on attacking my mom. Jared and Ivanka are building a private island paradise on Albanian protected land. Don Jr. married the daughter of Epstein's banker, and a startup his fund backs just got a record $620 million Pentagon loan. Eric is taking an Israeli drone company public for $1.5 billion in the middle of a war with Iran that nobody wanted. And I know, but what about your paintings, Hunter? Please.
I know. They made such a big deal about those paintings. I mean, people bought them because, you know what? Hunter Biden is famous. Yeah. People buy famous people's pictures. George Bush, I'm sure, sells those pictures of dogs. George W. sells his pictures of dogs to people, right?
Right. Yeah.
But I mean, Hunter Biden, and like he said, he made like $240,000 one year. Yeah. Selling his paintings, and people wanted to help him out, and they bought some.
Yeah, and he's swinging at these MAGA creepy trolls that go on, and there was one that he unleashed on this MAGA creep who claimed he had a threesome with Obama's underage daughters.
Yeah, disgusting.
So this guy, I guess, made some sickening, completely baseless claims that Hunter had a threesome with Malia and Sasha Obama when they were minors. Give me a break. Hey, Tim, this is how he responds. Hey, Tim, go fuck yourself, you sick and sad little vile man. Who harmed you so deeply that you feel it necessary to spew such hateful garbage? Biden wrote, say whatever you want about me. I can handle it. I've been dealing with douchebags like you for years, but leave President Obama's children out of it. They are truly extraordinary people. Aim at me and leave innocent people out of your hateful mouth, the newly minted social media star Hunter concluded. Yeah.
Yeah. No,
And
I know.
good for him.
Good for him. Yeah. I mean, that guy, if he deserved any response, that was a perfect response.
Exactly. And so he tweets, I don't know why any of you haters are surprised. I'm the one actually engaging here. You're the ones who have obsessively poured over 10,000 photos, the 30,000 text messages, and the 128,000 emails from my hacked iCloud and stolen devices. If I am anything, I am prolific. You know what you won't find? Any of the most heinous, hateful things you keep posting about me. What you'll find from me here is the same thing you found there. Total transparency, finally on my terms, not yours. And people love him. Go Hunt. Yeah. So, this is somebody we know. Bullard Media Busters says, "Go Hunter, go. We are loving every post of yours. MAGA/GOP and essentially Trump are thin-skinned, whiny snowflakes who love to dish it out but cannot take it. You do you." Yeah.
Yep. Yeah. People are loving it.
Yeah.
You know,
they're totally.
they're talking
loving
about it on CNN. They're talking.
Mhm.
Everybody's talking about it. So
Yeah. Yeah. No, and good for him. Good for him.
And I like the
So-
way he's getting the message out about the corruption.
Yes, absolutely. I mean, yeah, that's the kind of viral stuff. You know how we were always talking about like Democrats, you know, they need to really, like the staffers need to help their bosses create viral videos and viral moments.
Viral moments. Yeah.
Right? And
No, I agree.
this is what he's doing, you know? I mean, he's so good at it.
Yes, he is. He's very good. And he's funny.
And he's funny.
Yeah.
He's funny AF, as the kids say.
Yeah. Is that what the kids say?
I think so. I don't know. They may not say it anymore.
That's true.
I don't know. So well,
It's
listen,
all-
Anita, we are running out of time here. So
Okay.
you sent over a video.
I did. It's not a Lego video.
It's not a
this
Lego
time.
video. I was
It-
shocked.
But I think you'll like it. I
Mhm.
liked it.
Okay.
So it's from oh my God. What's
Let
her
me-
name?
It is from Chicky Handler.
Chicky Handler, yeah.
Yes. On
I think Bette Midler sing, I think. Sounds
Oh.
like it to me.
okay.
Let me know if you think so.
Okay, here, let's go ahead and get this baby going. Okay, volume's good. All right, here we go.
Bye,
So anyway,
guys.
before we say goodbye,
Yeah.
thanks for watching.
Smash the button.
Yes,
Yes.
please like and subscribe. Smash the button, as Anita just said, and then please go over to our Patreon page, sign up. A lot of really cool people over there chatting it up, and you know, it helps our algorithm, you guys, if you guys can do this. And then, you know, the videos are also on social media on let's see, the Facebook page, it's on our Threads, it's on our Blue Sky account, and then
Patreon.
also on my Substack Resistance Journal. So, you
And
know, it
Patreon.
just and page yes, so I mentioned Patreon, so where we have our chat. There's a chat there.
Oh, okay.
Yes. Anyway. So, anyway, thanks guys, and we will see you tomorrow. Right? Oh, wait,
Bye.
no, or wait, are we doing politics bar tomorrow? So we're not recording? Is that it?
Oh, that's right. We're not recording tomorrow.
So we
That's-
won't. So no
Monday.
video tomorrow, Monday.
Yes, because we don't have a
Bye.
show
Yeah.
dropping Monday.
We don't.
Okay.
We don't. Okay. Bye, everybody. Love you.
Bye, guys.
Ba-do, 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 ba-do. If a parent asks their kid, "Did you eat the missing pie?" and he points at 7 other kids and insists they told the lie, wouldn't there be consequences? Wouldn't there be some tears? Isn't that the sort of thing he'll outgrow in some years? If a teacher asks a student why they didn't do the work, and he stomps around the classroom and he's acting like a jerk, wouldn't he get detention? Won't he get sent home? How come now that he's older, his tantrums have only grown? So why, my friends, are we here now with a toddler for a leader? How come everyone lets him like his bottom feeders. And why is any of this behavior a thing to emulate? How come he's not held accountable? Why does everybody hesitate? Your hero is a man, baby, a man, baby, a little man, baby. Perhaps that was your plan, baby. An itty bitty man, baby. He only plays the fool, and boy keeps getting booed. And when the boo-boo's self-inflicted, he finds somebody else to sue. A little itty bitty, really shitty, spineless chicken man, baby. If a kid cuts in the lunch line and says he got there first, and when anybody calls him out, he shows them he's the worst. Shouldn't somebody stop him? Won't somebody care? How come he takes and takes and takes while it's pretended to be fair? If a coach puts you in the big game and you strike out every time, do you blame the bat, the ball, the field, or just the umpire's crime? Wouldn't folks start laughing? Wouldn't they protest? How are you supposed to learn a damn thing if you're always told you're the best? Your hero is a man, baby, a man, baby, a little man, baby. Perhaps that was your plan, maybe. An itty bitty man, baby. He only plays the fool, and boy keeps getting booed. And when the boo-boo's self-inflicted, he finds somebody else to sue. A little itty bitty, really shitty, spineless chicken man.